Stacy here, y'all. I am a creative coach with Deco Exchange's creative coaching group. Welcome, y'all. We are going to make a lantern swag with these gorgeous orchids today. So my lantern is, this one is a little bit big. It's 19 inches from top to bottom. But if you add in the handle, then we're at about 22 inches. So it is a taller, keep that in mind if you are creating your own on what size your lantern is. And I have 2 orchid stems. Y'all, we're just making a swag and a bow that we're just gonna attach right to our lantern. Just cutting the tags off of these. Y'all, look at these little squirrelies. They're so fun and cute. So this is just a fern bundle. Has the fiddleheads as well. So I'm just making sure they're all pointed forward. Kind of know the look that I want. Gonna bring those little fernies down. Just spreading out our pick. So we have our 2 fern bundles. Y'all, this is nice, quick, and easy. I hope you give it a try. We're just gonna make the bundle and then we can zip tie it right to our lantern. So it's easy to move, easy to change. You can change it out with seasons, or if you have, this is every day with the orchids, but if you have a special occasion, 4th of July, and you want to change it out, then you can just cut the zip tie, the final zip tie, not the one that we're putting all together, but the one that we're attaching to the lantern. You could cut that off, save it, zip tie it on in the future, and switch out your swag. So I'm right here. I see that my length is plenty long enough on this stem, so I'm just going to trim it down a little bit. We're going to match up the other one. Again, we're looking at the ends of the orchid and the ends of our fern. Make sure our orchid is upright. I want that fern a little bit longer than my flower heads, but not by too much. We just have another inch past. So we can still see them, but the orchid is the star of the show. So again, going to take that. Oops, that shot like crazy. Before I attach these 2 bundles together, I do want to see how they sit and lay together. I'm going to zip tie these so that they're snug together. And they're not shifting around with up and down, because they're exactly where I want them at the top end. I can work a zip tie. There we go. Snip off the excess zip tie ends. We just want to see. You can look and see which one may be a little bit longer, a little bit more exposed. These look identical, so I'm just going to leave them like that. I don't want this being below and then sitting on the table and bending. I want it to just be near the bottom. So I know that one has to go there. And this one, I don't want it way above the lantern. I want it so it's still looking snug together. So I'm going to bring it down and put it beside until I am happy. I'm going to stand it up so I can see, because I can't see what y'all are seeing as well. So I'm just kind of mating them together, putting these ends under the other so I can slide them nice and close. See where they are. Gorgeous. So just like that. Not super high off the top, not draping on the table or whatever is going to be underneath. So I've got that bundled together. I'm going to zip tie it together so that it stays that size. Just going to go through all of it. Hope y'all are doing well today. Hopefully you're thinking about crafting. I'm going to do one more zip tie just so it's nice and secure. Weeding through all my ferns. Some of these ends are still kind of long, so I'm just gonna take this opportunity to trim them down a little bit. If I have muscles. There we go. So there is our bundle. You can see we have our ferns coming around both sides, all the way around. We have the ferns. Some might need a little encouraging to pop back out if they got pushed underneath. But there is our orchid swag. I was planning on adding a bow, but I kind of just love it like this. I think I will add a bow. Oops. Y'all, I'm just going to look at it on. Right there. It is gorgeous just like this. So there is the option of that is your lantern swag. Just beautiful, gorgeous orchids, your greens. That's just timeless. I think it's just gorgeous as it is. It doesn't even need a bow. So I'm going to take a zip tie, go around the bundle and around my lantern pillar. If yours is glass and you don't have a pillar, you can always, if I can grab this zip tie. I need a longer one. Cut that right off at the zip tie head portion. We're going to fluff our greens back so that you do not see the connection there. Oh, what I was saying, you could always take a pipe cleaner and wrap a bigger area if you have glass and nothing to actually wrap around. You could always try gluing it on for a temporary hold. I would do a pipe cleaner, or a thin floral wire as well is another option. So you could take the whole bundle and use one of these, you can barely even see it, thin wires and wire it on. You'll still be able to see some of that wire, but only if you're really looking. So if you wanted a bow, you could always add a bow. I would add it right here in the middle. I kind of just like the way this is all flowing together. But y'all, there is our lantern swag. Beautiful orchid lantern swag. You could always take a black zip tie too if you have a black lantern like myself. Use a black zip tie instead if you really want to hide it, or wire it. So many different options. I hope you enjoy it, and happy crafting, y'all. Have a great day. Bye-bye.